Ukraine says the second group of ships with agricultural cargo has left its ports in the Black Sea. The four vessels are carrying nearly 170,000 tons of grain. It's part of the deal between Ukraine and Russia, mediated by Turkey and the UN, that was signed last month. The four sides set up a joint center in Istanbul to oversee the shipments of food products to the world's vulnerable regions. For more on this, let's cross over to DW's Ukraine correspondent Matthias Berlinger in Kiev. Matthias, now that sounds like good news. What more do you know?
Yeah, the first ship has left in the beginning of the week, then another 3 followed on Friday, and now that's the third time ships are leaving these ports, the second convoy. And this means that half of the ships that were stuck in these ports since the beginning of the war have now left. Another 8 are waiting to leave, and then ships should be coming in to shuttle grain from the Ukrainian ports to other ports in the world, to Turkish or other ports. The first one of these empty ships has already arrived, and it will be loaded in the next few days. If all of this works, then Ukraine would be able, one has to say, because there are lots of insecurities about that, to ship out all the grain that they want to sell within 8 or 9 months. So this is a long-term scheme that would need to work really for several months uninterrupted in order to achieve the goal of bringing the grain that Ukraine has in its stocks and that is harvesting this summer to the world.
Okay, DW's Matthias Berlinger will leave it there. Thank you. Meanwhile, the first ship that left Ukrainian ports last Monday under the grain exports deal has still not arrived in Lebanon. The Ukrainian embassy there says that the Razoni has been delayed. The ship was inspected by the Joint Center team in Istanbul last week. It was set to arrive in the Lebanese port of Tripoli on Sunday, carrying more than 26,000 tons of grain. Let's bring in DW's Beirut Bureau Chief, Mohammed Shreiter. Mohammed, where is the ship now?
Well, according to satellite images shared by the Lebanese Minister of Public Works and Transportation, Ali Hamid, he shared images on his Twitter, suggesting that the ship is in Turkish water. Now, the minister said in his tweet this morning that the ship Razoni that was supposed to dock in Lebanon's port of Tripoli changed its route and is now waiting for new orders to determine its new destination. Now, we talked to a few farmers in Lebanon, including 2 heads of different farmers associations. They confirmed that no local farmers had ordered any corns from this shipment. In fact, they do not know the owner of this shipment. Other farmers told us that they knew about this ship coming to Lebanon through the media only, and they weren't going to buy any corn from this shipment anyway because they don't trust the quality. They think it has been stored and it has been waiting for too long in Odessa.
So any indication of if there is, they're looking for something else, another ship to show up at some point?
Well, I mean, as far as we know, the farmers told us that there's no shortage of corn anyway in the Lebanese markets. They were expecting that this shipment, if it makes it to the Lebanese market to just affect the prices, I mean, it could create a surplus in the Lebanese market and it could affect the prices, to drop in prices.
All right. DW's Mohammed Shreiter in Beirut, thank you for bringing us up to speed.